The Mk1 Escort twin cam was produced between 1968 and 1971 and had a top speed of 113 miles per hour and was developed at Ford's competition department in Borum during 1967. It won many international races and rally competitions. Interestingly, none of the Escort twin cams were built at the AVO plant in Averley, Essex, but this car is seen as the forerunner to the RS models. So here we are down at Ludlow Farm Shop, and I've just met this man here. His name is Eric, and he's got this lovely Escort. Tell us all about it.
Right, it's an Escort Mk1 twin cam.
Yep.
Built August 69, registered on the road 1st of April 70.
Right.
I'm the third owner and the sixth owner.
Okay.
I bought it off a friend of mine who's down here as well today.
Yeah.
For £500 in 74.
£500?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I had it for, I can't remember really exactly, 3-4 years perhaps.
Yeah.
And I sold it to another friend of mine who was about 3 miles away.
Right, okay.
He sold it on, it ended up in Chester somewhere. And I stumbled on it 12 months last January.
Wow, after all that time?
In Sutton Coldfield.
Wow. Okay.
So ended up buying it for a lot more money.
Yeah, £500.
Yeah.
Was you a bit gutted at this point? Was you thinking, oh no, I should never got rid of it?
Yes, I'd sort of had a look for it over the time. I wonder where it was, if it was still about. The logbook and that, where all the registration was still alive on the DVLA.
Yeah.
And just couldn't find it. And then there were some cars advertised at Sutton Coldfield.
Yeah.
I went over to have a look at them, and when he pulled the logbook out, it was my old car.
Wow.
And so I ended up buying it back.
Brilliant. And what have you done since you've had it?
Total rebuild.
Wow.
We kept the original shell as much as we can. We saved the chassis rails, we saved the inner wings on the front. We put new front wings, new front panel in or out, new top bulkhead, A-pillars,
Yeah.
rear quarters, complete floor.
Yeah.
And boot floor and rear panel.
Right. Tell us about that engine. Is it?
The engine, it's not the original one, because
Right.
I buggered the engine up in 74-5.
How did you do that?
I was going up to a Leyland lorry course up in Preston.
Okay.
Up the M6, and it decided to break the rings, and it started smoking, and
Oh dear.
I got it back with a gallon of oil later.
Right. Okay.
And had the engine out, and the rings are all broke, and it had run the crankshaft as well.
Oh dear.
So
Okay.
I then put a 6-9 crossflow in.
Right.
So it made it a Mexico then, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I found it again and bought it back, I traced the engine, the original engine, through 4 owners.
Yeah.
And then I lost it then. So I couldn't find the original block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know a little bit of history about what happened to the one. The chap had off me, he rebuilt it, and he had a cam bucket brake. He did the Welsh Rally with that engine in his car.
Yeah.
And he had a cam bucket brake, and he beggared the head. So that's when he got sold on and sold on.
Yeah. So when
Yeah.
you got rid of it originally, was there a reason behind that? You just wanted the money on it, or is it because in particular reason why you?
Well, Pat was only 2 miles from me, and
Yeah.
we spoke one day, and he said, I'm going to sell the twin cam. I said, oh, right. And I've always been into sporty Escorts.
Yeah.
So I went down and had a look at it, and I decided to buy it. So that was the £500 part.
What is it about an Escort that you like?
They're so simple to work on.
Yep.
They're like a Meccano set.
Yep.
Yeah, you take them apart, put them back together.
Yeah.
You can do anything with them. You can put any engine combination in you want.
Right. Okay.
They're so adaptable. And
I do admire people like you that can do that stuff, because I wouldn't
well,
have a clue.
Yeah,
You know?
the DIY people can do it with the knowledge, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of bad ones in that sense.
Yeah.
It's simple for me, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm from Essex, so I'm from not far from Dagenham either, where a lot of these were made. You know, the Fords.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, well, this one was made in Aylwood.
yeah, yeah,
These were never made at Averley. These were always Aylwood.
yeah, yeah.
The first of the RS600s, the first 2 months I think it was, were made at Aylwood, and then they moved the production to Averley.
Yeah, yeah,
And so on from there. Like, but yeah.
yeah,
The Escort is so adaptable.
yeah.
It's got one hell of a following. Everybody wants an
Yes,
Escort.
yeah. Are you? I guess you're in the club, are you?
Yeah, I'm in a Knighton Historic Vehicle Club.
Yeah.
And Ludlow Castle Motor Club.
Right, okay.
And
you have regular meets?
Yes.
Yeah.
You had they meet different times, different places.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do classic tours now.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of rallying over the years, and I've still got my Rally Anglia, which is basically a Group 4 Escort to the
Right, okay.
in Anglia, as you might say.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
This dash is interesting with the old velvet on there, isn't it?
Yeah,
What's
that's
that
what I call flock.
about? Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like a 3mm nylon,
Yeah.
and they do it electrostatic and whatever. There's
Right,
there's
okay.
a lad round here who does it for us, like.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's local.
Is there any chance we could hear the car starting up?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah,
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So, join us next time down at the barns, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.